Well, local parents are outraged. Virginia rejected newborn screening for a devastating disease. Krabbe disease is a rare neurological condition that affects 1 in 200,000 babies.
If your child doesn't get a blood stem cell transplant after it's born, he or she will likely die within 3 years. 10 on your side's Andy Fox reports 8 states require newborn screening. Virginia isn't one of them.
This is Nikola and his family devastated that the General Assembly failed to approve early screening that could improve his quality of life. And this family here, devastated by it too.
He can't control it. If I don't do this, he can go in his lungs, get pneumonia, and kill him.
The suction machine, the feeding tubes, all part of Nikola's life with Krabbe disease.
Try to make sure that he's in water as much as possible.
In the picture with Nikola, little Dawson Felt loved the water too. He died November 12th, 15 months old.
Every hour was timed out around him. And now we have all this freedom and quiet.
While visiting Nikola, we zoomed in to Mississippi to see 3-year-old Mila LeBeau and mom Rachel.
She's doing better, thankfully. Good.
None of these parents knew immediately the disease was lurking until months after birth, and then it's too late.
Their baby is going to die because they were born in Virginia.
The whole reason I brought this bill is I met little Nikolai.
Delegate Jason Miraz sponsored HB 97 that sailed through the House of Delegates and Senate to make Krabbe disease mandatory for newborn screening.
But the bill was later amended in committee because the governor's office let it be known they would not signed the bill as was written.
Ironically, Casey Felt's childhood doctor was Governor Ralph Northam.
I sent him, a letter, an email saying, you helped me as a child. I'm asking you to help my child and future babies, and I never heard a response.
The issue of newborn screening was sent to the Virginia Department of Health for review, and after months of consideration, the Virginia Newborn Screening Advisory Committee rejected the disease from newborn screening. Even Dawson's doctor, who was on the committee, voted against it.
I thought she would be on our side, but she wasn't. She said no.
Rachel LeBeau calls the rejection a death sentence.
My child, Nikola, and Dawson, and any child born with this devastating disease in the state of Virginia is an acceptable loss. I'm infuriated.
I would not say that is an appropriate statement.
Kristen Cruz is nurse supervisor for the Virginia Newborn Screening Program at the Virginia Department of Health and suggested many thought there's no hope for a Krabbe baby.
At birth, they already think that it's too late, is basically what you're saying.
That is what the Krabbe expert said, yes.
Cruz also said there was a lack of evidence to suggest success without a prenatal or sibling history of the disease. Untrue, says Dr. Joanne Kurtzberg.
We know that if we can identify these kids at birth, we have something to offer that makes a huge difference in their life.
Dr. Kurtzberg at Duke University performs blood stem cell transplants for Krabbe babies. Of 58 patients, 28 received the transplant. Of those, 22 are living relatively normal lives. The oldest is 24.
They are developing normally. Their cognitive and intellectual function is normal. They go to school. They do activities that normal children do.
Dr. Kurtzberg also testified twice before the Screening Advisory Committee. She found the committee overwhelmed and worried about obstacles.
I was disappointed that they saw barriers to getting kids to transplant quickly enough.
Which brings us back to our families who vowed to continue fighting to get the newborn screening in January's General Assembly session.
One day this will happen in Virginia, and I hope to be the person that carries it across the finish line.
I'm Andy Fox, 10 on your side.